Hello, everybody. Hi, and I hope I'm audible enough to everybody. Good evening to you all. I'm very happy to be here talking to you. Hello, Kamla. How are you doing? Respectful greetings to you, Kamla. Hi, everybody on Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. So it's quite nice. I'm live in three different places at the same time. Nice, very nice. I'm very grateful. I'm very, very grateful. Hello, Ankra Baheli. Hello, Echo Ojnoines, Beatrice Charity, Greatness. How are you doing? Crush. Hi, Ankra Baheli. Deep Song. Hello, Deep Song. Iwaria Africa. Hello. Amira. Hello, Amira. Odoma. Hello, Odoma. How you doing, Odoma? And I pray you all are all well. Lovely star. Hello, Nitesh. Juri. Hello. Felice Mabia. Pretty. Hello, Pretty. Greetings. I know you guys on Facebook, on TikTok and Facebook can't see this right now, but I'm talking to some people here. Hello, Linko William Lindsay Mio. Hi, Noram Flower Power. Hello, J Ruksha, something like that. Gap Promotion and Tour, longest time. Prince Cassie. Hello, Prince Cassie. Yeah, longest time to you too. How you doing? Etel. Hello, Miss Etel. How are you? Your ring light is very powerful. Yes, I got a new gift, so I'm happy for it. Hello, auspicious word. Hi. Greetings to you, auspicious word. Mean good. Okay, nice. Nice. I got some gifts. I got some gift. My wife bought me some nice gifts, so it's nice. And also, I got a new phone today. So that's what I'm using for my TikTok. Let me show you the phone. Let me show you the package of the phone. I'm using that for YouTube. Sorry, just a minute. Just a minute. Just a minute. Okay, I got this new phone today. You see that? I got this new phone today. This is from Miss Lati. No, no, not Lati. Akos. This is from Akos. So today I've been getting some gifts. I've been getting some gifts from all of you, and I'm very, very appreciative of all of you. Seriously, I'm very, very appreciative that you guys, you know, um, find us worthy, of being given something. See, this is the gift I got, and that is what I'm using for the YouTube. And I'm very happy with the video. It's quite very clear on YouTube, and here also. You see, I got a new Pixel. More gifts coming soon. Are you sending me something, Mr. Tio Pencil? Are you telling me that you're sending me something? Hmm? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying you're sending me something? Huh? Okay, so this is what I got today. This is from Miss Akos. I'm gonna flex it. Okay, respectful greetings to you all, and I hope you all can hear me properly. I'm sending a good news Bible. Okay, please send it over. Not a problem. Emily, send it over. Send me the good news Bible, not a problem. Hello, Lati. How are you? Do you see my new phone? Huh? Do you see the new phone, Lati? Do you see? That's what I'm using for the YouTube. And I think you guys are gonna love the video on YouTube right now because it's quite very, very clear and it's nice. So yeah. See? 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 Okay, this is what I got today. Awesome. I'm excited. Thank you very much, Lati. Thank you. Akos, thank you very much again for this, Akos. I like it. It's very nice. I love the clarity of the picture, on YouTube. The video quality is quite nice on YouTube. I can see how nice it is. You guys on YouTube, can you guys see me? So basically, I'm live in three places at the same time, which is good. I'm live on Facebook, I'm live on TikTok, and I'm live on YouTube. Ha! Wonderful. I think what is remaining is Instagram. Yeah, Instagram is what is remaining. So imagine if I have four phones. Imagine Imagine if I have 4 phones. Yo, man, one for Facebook, one for YouTube, one for Instagram. It's like, what is Baba doing? But yeah, it's nice. So, okay, respectful greetings to all of you, and good evening to you all. And I pray you all are all doing very, very nicely, and I'm audible enough, to all of you. Hello, Sono Fadam. Respectful greetings to you, user 5038. Good evening to you too. And where is Kwame? I have not seen Kwame. I didn't see Kwame this morning. Is he okay? Use telepathic powers. I don't have that powers yet. I don't have that powers yet. Well, this Sukadeva does not have the power. Maybe the other one, the other Sukadeva has it, but this one does not have it yet. So, okay. Okay. So, respectful greetings to you all. And today, I want to talk to you about blood oath. Now, you may not, you guys on Facebook and YouTube, the most important thing is that you guys are able to hear my voice properly. You might find me looking left, right, center. That is to be able to once in a while maintain eye contact, with you guys. But basically, I'm more focused on the people that is on TikTok. All right. So kindly forgive us if I'm not able to maintain eye contact, with you guys on Facebook and on YouTube. Okay. Blood oath. How many of you have heard of this statement before? Blood oath. Many a times, a lot of us, we've heard of, oaths. Hello, Miss Elizabeth, how you doing? We've heard of oaths that people take, and this becomes that which binds them. And because we've heard of this oath that people take, and it becomes that which binds them, a lot of people only condemns or sees the blood oath as that which is only responsible for material things. Are you guys understanding me? If you have a book, please have your book ready and please keep writing for you to be able to understand the depthness of what I'm about to say to you. Now, I know that some of you is going to have questions. Many of you are going to have questions. Not a problem. Whatever questions you have, kindly keep it until after the class. Then I will be open to questions. And I'm also feeling some energy of doing some reading for people. So hopefully, if time permits us, we might be able to do reading, also. So, blood oath. What is blood oath? Is it just that which people share with themselves to be able to create allegiance with each other? How does a human get affected by blood oath? So many times, what people think is a blood oath is the oath whereby people swear to themselves to be committed to a particular cause or to be committed to a particular, process, or to not go against a particular secret or a particular doctrine that have been explained to them. But this oath that I'm trying to explain to you guys today goes beyond that. Now, if you are watching me, to make this live, more useful, keep tapping on your screen. Don't forget to keep tapping on your screen. If you've not yet subscribed, it is the right time for you to subscribe to us right now. And at the same time, please do send some gift, because your gift goes a long way in helping us to be able to come up and talk to you every day and, share knowledge with you. And please do share this live with people. And if you're listening, please don't just listen at the same time, also write, for you never know how this knowledge that I'm about to share with you right now is going to transform your life. What is a blood oath? First of all, it is important that men have always asked themselves, why are they troubled by thoughts? Why does some thought come upon you and this thought troubles you? Why is it that some days your emotion is very stable and some days your emotion is totally upside down? Why? Why is it that for no reason you don't really understand how certain desires come to be inside of your body? Many a times you've heard a lot of teachers say to you, you are not your desire. You need to rise above your desire. But that which is not your desire also becomes that which is you struggle with. And because you struggle with it, you've been asking, why is this tormenting me? There are some certain desires that people have, and it's such a big torment to them. And because it is such a big torment to them, they've not really been able to understand, where is this coming from? Why is it that all of a sudden, for no reason, there is a fight between you and your spouse? Why? Why is it that some days, for no reason, someone that you don't know comes up and picks up fight with you, picks up a quarrel with you? Why? Why is it that someone that you are in love with in the beginning was so nice, and all of a sudden, that same person that was so nice to you in the beginning of your relationship, because for you to be in a relationship with a person, the person did not show you the negative side of them. What you saw was the positive side of the person. And hence, because you saw the positive side of the person, you decided to go into the relationship with the person. But now, why is it that this same person that all you saw was nothing but positive, same person now becomes that person that you don't want to see anymore? What influences this? You've heard about you have to pay karma. You have to pay karma. It is your karma, that is why this is happening to you. It is your karma, that is why that is happening to you. But now, how do we truly understand karma? Everyone is being tormented. How is it that a man that is totally healthy at a particular point of his life becomes extremely sick? How is it that a man that is so wicked at a particular point of his life cannot express or do the wickedness anymore? And how is it that a person that was so nice all of a sudden become wicked? Where does this desire body come from? From where are we being tormented by all of these things that we are speaking about today? To understand this, to understand the frustrations that comes upon you and how the frustration happens to be for you, you must understand what is called your ancestral depth. How is it that the moon influences the ancestral depth? If you look at in a month, there is a period in a month whereby all through that period, all you hear is nothing but bad news. Every month. You look every month. There is a period in a month whereby your mind is very calm. And there is a period in a month whereby all you hear, all you see is nothing but what? Terrible news. Oh, this person have had an accident. This person killed this person. That person, did this to this person, unalive this person. These people have a big problem in their relationship. This is happening, that is happening. How? Where is the origin of all of this? And because this has been that question that man have always been asking themselves. And you've also been struggling to be positive. Yeah. You've heard, oh, you need to be positive at all time. You need to be positive at all time. But why is it that there are some days in a month? This is not out of the month. Not like there is no day in a month that you are 24 hours positive. Your positivity is subjected to a different phase of the month. Which means if there are 4 weeks in a month, maybe 2 weeks you are happy, and for the remaining 2 weeks you'll be feeling worried and stressed, and you don't know where the stress is coming from. You don't know where the worry is coming from. Now, many times, a lot of teachers have said you need to let go of the past. For when you let go of the past, can you truly come alive? What is the past that I have to let go? Do you have an identity without your past? No. Your past is what you use in creating an identity for yourself. Because your past is what you use in creating an identity for yourself. Your past are the stories at which you say in the present to be able to give a meaning to yourself. Thus, if a man is asked, who are you? The man is going to say, I am this, I am that. My name is Suka, my name is this, I am from this village, I'm from this place. If you want to relate with a person, what do you ask them? You don't ask them about their present, you ask them about their past. Where are you from? What is the name of your family? What do you do? Hello, Ezemba Tallest, thank you. What do you do? What is your name? What is the name of your father? What is the name of your mother? All of these are nothing but what? Past. And that is why it is said by some mystics that the past, the time is a tree rooted in the past. And it is true. The tree of time is so gigantic, but its root is in the past. And because its root is in the past, man always tries to look to the past to be able to give a meaning to his present. Not just only give a meaning to his present, but also to be able to give a meaning to that which is called his future. And that is why he says, there is no future. The future is simply nothing but an idea that you have of yourself. But then how am I tormented? Why am I tormented? What is the source of my torment? What is the source of my lamentation? Why am I being tormented? Why am I suffering? Many people not understanding this concept have tried to say to you, oh yeah, the reason why you are suffering is because you are like this, you are like that, you are like this, you are like that. You are so many things, but at the same time, you are nothing. Because many times when you try to reason it, okay, maybe it is because I am like this, that is why this is happening to me. At the same time, after trying to work on that, you still come back to that point whereby you still lament. So no matter how much we try not to lament, once in a while, lamentation comes to us. From where is the source of this lamentation? This is where you must understand what is called the blood oath. Each and every one of us on this earth, we owe a blood oath to the ancestors. Yes, you hear me correctly. Each and every one of us on this earth, which is me, you, and to anyone that is going to be listening to this voice later on, we owe what is called a blood oath to the ancestors. And what brings this blood oath to us is the moon. And that is why many times I have said to many people, doing full moon ritual does not help you. It doesn't. If you are doing full moon ritual for the sake of I want to have financial success, oh, you are deceiving yourself. If you are doing full moon ritual for the sake of I want to become healthy, you are deceiving yourself because it's not going to work. Why? Because the moon is the keeper of your debt. And being the keeper of your debt, it is that which brings your debt to you. So many times when you hear people say, go and do this full moon ritual so that you can be stable, it is not going to work. The only thing that is going to work with a full moon ritual is the ritual of truthfulness and sincerity. And that is why many a times you will hear my slogan, or what I say the most to people, is just be truthful and be sincere, because that is what the moon carries. The moon carries the curse of your ancestors to you. How is it that you are not doing anything bad, but bad things are happening to you? Because the moon is bringing the curse, the oath that you had with your ancestors. It is bringing it to you every single day of your life. And that is why your emotion fluctuates. Your knowledge fluctuates. Your anxiety fluctuates. There are days for no reason you are just in anxiety. There are people that wake up in a day and they just start feeling as if they are going to die. I think I'm going to die. I think I'm going to die. I think I'm going to die. But they don't know why they are thinking that they are going to die. It's a fact. It's a fact. There are days some people just wake up and they just start feeling so much stress in themselves. Why are they feeling this stress? They can't really give an explanation as to why they are feeling this stress. Because the moon is the carrier of your curse, and because it is the carrier of your curse, it comes whenever the moon comes off. The different phases of the moon reminds you subconsciously of the debt that you owe to your ancestors, and it forces you to pay it. So each and every one of us, we have a blood oath to our ancestors. And because we have that blood oath to our ancestors, we are being tormented by it. Now, why do I have a blood oath? Because you borrowed things from your ancestors. Your existence is nothing but your name. That is a fact. For you to be able to exist on this plane of earth, your name is needed. Your body is not a body if it is not attached to a name. That is a fact. Please, I want you to listen to me with intelligence and not with emotion. And if you are listening to me, please keep tapping on your screen and share this video. And also do send some gift. It's going to be helpful. Your name is nothing. Your body is nothing without a name. That which makes people to see your body is the name that is attached to it. And guess what? You did not choose the name. Some people say, oh, when a child is born, the child chooses the name before it is born. It's not true. You did not choose the name. There are people that were present that chose that name, and that becomes that which is reflective in the eyes of people. So when people want to address you, people don't say, hey, this body, come here. No, they don't say that. They call you by your name, because by calling you by your name, they are calling your awareness to the present. So what is this blood oath, and how can we truly understand this blood oath? This blood oath is that is the oldest trade that has been existing since the beginning of time. Hello, Mr. Kwame. I was asking about you for some time. I did not see you in the morning. I was here in the morning. This blood oath is it has been an exchange since the beginning of time. And because it has been an exchange since the beginning of time, that has been what needs to be paid. Believe you me, today is a dark moon night. Being a dark moon night, some people might feel extremely frustrated, upset, irritated. If you look into the news, you are going to hear people fighting with each other. You're going to hear people, even you, if you don't have full control of it, you will not even you will not understand how is it that you just start busting out to people, even to your own children. You feel so irritated with your own children that you might even want to burst out of anger to your children. But then if you are asked, why did you act like this, you cannot really give any explanation. You cannot really give any concrete explanation that, okay, it is because of this is why I acted like that. Because what? The moon is influencing you. The full moon brings the blessing of your truth, and the dark moon brings the curse of your lies. Am I speaking to somebody? Are you understanding me? Please, if you guys on Facebook, I may not be looking at you, and you guys on YouTube, I may not be looking at you, but it's okay. Please just listen to the message. Are you guys understanding me? And please do send some gift. If you're not able to send gift, please send it on my Facebook. The full moon brings what? The blessings of your truth. And the dark moon brings the punishment of your lies. And that is why many people get heavily tormented on a dark moon night. Because you owe a contract. You did not just come to this world like that. You are a debtor. And what is that debt? It is a debt to your ancestors. And because it is a debt to your ancestors, if you are not mindful and you don't actively pay that debt, it becomes a punishment upon you. Oh yes, my brothers, my sisters. It becomes what? A heavy punishment upon you. And because it becomes a heavy punishment upon you, oh, you will ask yourself, you will wonder why life is upside down for you. Guess what? There are certain things that you borrowed to be able to exist in this life. Number one is your body. Number two, thank you very much, Mr. Ellis. I really appreciate you. Number two is your name. You borrowed the family you are born into. You borrowed the name you are born into. And you borrowed the body that you are born, your soul is using to exist right now. And because you borrowed this, you have to pay the debt. And guess what? This is a debt that you don't pay off like that. It is only paid after debt. It is only paid off after debt. And when you don't pay it off, what's going to happen? You start a cycle. A cycle that continues going until you empty yourself of these debts. Until you empty yourself of this debt, it is not going to leave you. It has never left anybody. Whether the person is a king, the person is a saint, the person is not a saint, it has never left anybody so long as you have a body. And that is why you will see many people engage in a lot of rituals, but the rituals that they do is to free them, but it is not freeing them. Because the mental torment still remains. The mental anguish still remains. It is only a few people that has been able to free themselves of the debts to their ancestors. Are you understanding me, my brothers and my sisters? It is only a few people that have been able to do what? Free themselves of the debts to the ancestors. And these few their lifestyle is totally different. Their way of life is totally different. Their way of understanding life is totally different. The ancient teachers tells us that when you don't give proper reverence to your ancestors, when you don't help propitiate your ancestors, you become a debtor. For when you don't free, you see, you are given a body, you were given a name to act and behave in such a way that frees your ancestral lineage of the debt that they also have on them. But when you don't act in that way that frees your ancestral lineage of the debt that they have upon them, you become a heavy debtor. And one of the reasons why a male child is always looked for is because the male child is the curse of the father is transferred to the male child. That is why you will see in so many families, not just in so many families, the importance of a male child is looked for. Because the male child inherits the curse from his father, just as the father has inherited the curse from his own father. And your duty as a father or as a parent is to be able to teach the male child how to also free himself from that curse. For when you don't teach the child how to free itself from the curse, it becomes continuous. Calamities kill everybody, but calamity does not kill anyhow. Problem comes to everybody, but problem does not come to everybody anyhow. And that is also one of the reasons why your semen is very important. This is one of the reasons why what? Your semen is very important for a man. Why is the semen important? Because the semen is that which you can use when it is not being misused anyhow to free yourself of the debt to your ancestors. So what am I trying to explain to you? What I'm trying to explain to you is that you must understand that many of the frustrations you have are not your frustration. Guess what? When a child is born, till that child gets to the age of 45, that child is being tormented left, right by the curse of his own mother and the curse of his own father. The negative nature of the father torments the child till the age of 45. It is only after the age of 45 that that individual start becoming themselves. That is a fact. So there is an inherent negativity in all of us. There is what? An inherent negativity in all of us. And because we all have that inherent negativity that we have inherited from our father, that we have inherited from our mother, just as they have inherited it from their father, they have also inherited it from their mother, it is tormenting us. That is a fact. And because it is tormenting us, no matter how much we may say, but this is me, it is me that I'm thinking, it is not you. It is not you. 55% of the time, your negative nature, your negative mindset is what you have inherited from some of your parents. And because it is there, they have also inherited it from some of their own parents also. And it is not going to leave you until your age of 45. And guess what happens? Before your age of 45, you've already have children that you've already passed on that negative tendencies to. So when the moon comes up in the morning, or when the full moon comes up, it brings the curses to you. When the dark moon comes up, the portal of the ancestors is open. And that portal is not just open in somewhere outside of the universe. It is open inside of you. Do you understand, my brothers, my sisters? Because this is a fact. This is a fact. It is open inside of you. And because that portal is opened inside of you, all the wrath and the rage of your ancestors descend upon the child on a dark moon night. All what? The rate. What is a rate? Can you guys explain to me? Do you guys understand what I mean? Do you know what is a rate? Rate. Like wrath. Yeah, anger. The anger of the ancestors. The rate. There's also something about rate. Yeah, you can call it a ghost. Yes, you can call it that. But there's something more. Descend. Yes, thank you very much, Mr. Kwame. It descends upon the individual. And that is why on a dark moon night, you might see somebody, and for no reason, that same person you communicate with, for no reason, you just feel irritated with the person. Anything people do to you on a dark moon night, you are just irritated. You might think that, but this person is at fault. This person is the one that is doing it. That is why he's at fault. So I'm angry with this person because he's misbehaving. No. Because the rate of your ancestors, the wrath of your ancestors descends upon you, you are helpless to that. Many of us are helpless to the frustration of our ancestors that descends upon us. And guess what? It is even more troublesome, more terrible when some of the ancestors are in hell. That is a fact. Some of your ancestors are in hell, passing through the purgatory of their own existence. And because they are in hell, passing through that purgatory, their frustration descends upon you. And that is why you will see there are certain days you feel as if your head wants to explode. But you cannot explain why your head wants to explode. You feel as if there's a big burden upon you, but in reality, when you really look at it, what you are really troubled for is not something to be troubled about, but it seems so heavy upon you. And you cannot give any specific reason why this is so. On that period, your finance gets stuck. Guess what? Every dark moon night, people lose money. Whether it is through something else or whatever, there's always a loss of money. There is always, there's always a frustration that comes upon people. There's always an irritation that comes up. And guess what? It also happens, normally it happens 1 week before the dark moon night. 1 week before the dark moon night, which means it is for everybody, not just only for woman or for man. It is for everybody that is on this earth. And that is why Sukadeva said to you, be truthful, be sincere, be truthful, be sincere, be truthful, be sincere, be truthful, be sincere, because that is the only saving grace that you have. That is a fact. See, there are ancient teachers that have looked into this matter deeply, and they have given explanations to people of how the moon becomes the carrier of the curse that influences them from their family. The full moon and the dark moon. Because guess what? When you were born in a particular phase of the moon. There is no one on this earth, whether it is the smallest, tiniest ant, the biggest, tallest human, the highest human, the greatest human, whether it's a philosopher, whatever, is all born under the influence of a particular phase of the moon. Every individual. And that is why the moon is called what? Swayambhuva. The moon is called the emperor of this earth. And we are what? We are the descendants of the moon, because the moon is the ruling one, is the ruling monarch. There was a period whereby the sun was the ruling monarch, but now the moon is the ruling monarch. And hence, because the moon is the ruling monarch, everyone is tormented. And guess what? In a day, billions of people are being born and billions of people are dying in one single day. Just this instance right now, that this message is falling through your ear canal and you are perceiving this message within yourself. Certain people are dying. At this instance, certain people are taking their last breath. And at this instance, certain people are coming into the universe, are being born to continue the curse. And the moon is the one that is busy making it work like that. And everyone owes that blood debt. Your finance is connected to your ancestors. That is a fact. Your finance is connected to your what? To your ancestors. And that is why I say you offer water to your ancestors, because there are some ancestors that have done very shitty things. That is a fact. That is the truth. There are some ancestors that have done very, very negative things. And because they have done very negative things, not knowing it, they have also implicated whoever that is coming after them. And because whoever that is coming after them has also become, influenced by that, they carry the curse. It is a fact, my brothers, my sisters. This is nothing but a fact. So your prayers, your fasting does nothing in reality if there is no truthfulness and sincerity in it. Your prayers and your fasting does nothing. And guess what? For your prayer to be answered, it is also based on the influence of a particular phase of the moon. And there are 14 phases of the moon. Approximately 14. It is more than that also, but 14 phases. And each phase comes with a what? With a frustration. So you must learn to offer water to your ancestors, for by doing that, you free yourself of the debt of blood that you owe to your ancestors. Have you asked yourself the question why? I have a very big plan. Every plan you've planned is so nice, so fantastic, so good. According to paper, that plan should never go astray. But all of a sudden you implement it and all of a sudden everything just go to waste. Like, how did I lose all of this? How did I lose all of this? And you're like, what is happening? How did I lose all of this? Not understanding that you are a debtor to your ancestors, you would think that someone was the one that is responsible for you to lose this wealth. Thank you very much, T. Always, for subscribing. I humbly request, please do subscribe and also follow our second TikTok page. Please do follow it so that you can keep up to date. And if you're looking at us here on Facebook, please do subscribe and do send us some gifts and do share. And to all of you that is on Facebook, please do keep tapping on your screen and do share. And that is why the teachers of yore have said to you, you must understand that since time immemorial, you are owing debt to so many people. That is a fact. You owe debt to so many people, not just only the people that you are seeing in front of you right now. No. To so many people you owe debt, even to some invincible ghost, to some invincible spirit, you owe debt to them. There are many times you are walking on the road, mistakenly, unknown to you, you have trampled upon certain spirit that is minding his own business. And because that spirit is unhappy with you, it becomes a debt that you have to pay. So imagine, since lifetime, you've been owing debt. And because you owe debt means that your life is not singular. When a person says, oh, I'm the only one that is doing everything for myself, that is a lie. Sukadev said it is a lie, because your life is never singular. You come empty, you come alone, you die alone. It's not true. You didn't come alone. Your frustration, you might think that your frustration is shared only by you. It is not shared only by you. Everyone that is connected to you is sharing that same frustration. Let me tell you a secret right now. If all of a sudden you are on your own and all of a sudden you start feeling so disturbed, so worried, and you don't know where it is coming from, look into your family members. There's someone in your family member that is worried. When I mean your family members, I'm not talking about your extended I'm not talking about your nuclear family, which is your husband, your wife, or your children. Look into your extended family. They are worried, and because they are worried, they are frustrated. You are also experiencing it because you are connected to all of them. Imagine there are people that have acted as your father's father. There are people that have acted as your father's mother. There are people that have acted as your father's father's mother. There are people that have acted as your mother's mother's mother. Thank you very much, Tobago, for subscribing. Please do subscribe, everybody. There are people that have acted as your lovers. There are people that have acted as your friends. There are people that have acted as your father's father's brother, your father's brother, your mother's mother's brother, your auntie's, your father's father's friend, your mother's mother's friend. There are people that have acted in all of this. So everyone is acting a role and is depositing something inside of you. And that frustration stays with you until your age of 45. It is only after your age of 45 that you start coming to a bit of awareness of like, okay, all right, let me, that is when you have a little say or a little understanding of your mind. 45. But before that, you are tormented. You are pulled left, right, center. But you don't know what is pulling you. So my brothers, my sisters, the blood oath is an oath that is owed by everybody. Even those that are called the Messiahs. Yeah. Even those that are called what? The Messiahs. Even those that you are praying to, they owe the debt. And because they owe that debt, you get equivalently tormented by it. So today, or on those days when you start getting irritated, have you asked yourself, what is it that goes on in the mind of a person that it takes a knife and machete another person? Ever ask yourself this question? What goes on in the mind of a person? It's just an argument that started happening. But what triggers that argument to such an extent that the person takes a knife and just and that becomes the ending of that individual's life? What is it that goes on in the mind of a person that someone gets so irritated that they don't know? And when that irritation is happening, they don't know. They don't know. But the moment that activity has been done, there's just like a clarity that comes upon them, like, why did I do this? What has happened? What has happened? Are you understanding me, my brothers, my sisters? Am I communicating to somebody? When that irritation is upon them, they don't know. But the moment it is done, they're just like, okay, what has happened? Because what? The anger of their ancestors descends upon them heavily. Heavily. And because the anger and the irritation, the lamentation of their ancestors in wherever the ancestors are, torments them. Now, there are 7 celestial ancestors, that is a fact. But then there are those that have contributed karmically to your body, to the existence of your body. And guess what? If you are in a family where they do a lot of blood sacrifice, it will torment you more. That is a fact. You will want to be focused, but you cannot be focused. You cannot be in one place because what? That which is being done is tormenting the individual. If you are in a family where a lot of people eat meat, it torments you more. That is a fact. Am I speaking to somebody? If you are born in a family where meat is what they used to eat, where meat is their lifestyle, it is going to torment you more. It will do what? It will torment you more and heavily. And when it torments you, you will not know. You will just wake up and start feeling, you start tearing up, you start crying, you start getting emotional, you start getting disturbed, mentally disturbed for no reason. Because what? The consciousness is being affected. The lineage is shaky. So the blood oath of a man is owed to his ancestors. The blood oath of a woman is owed to her ancestors and to the ancestors of her husband. And that is why it is said, be truthful and be sincere. On a full moon day, don't lie. On a full moon day, be mindful of your words. It's not praying for the full moon to bless you. The full moon is not going to do that. The full moon will only bless you when there is truth and sincerity in your body, because what is the full moon? Satya, truth. And the dark moon is where the wrath, the wraith, or the fearful wraith comes to torment you. The dark moon is where the portals, and guess what? It is all in your blood. It is flowing in your blood. Your frustration is not outside of you, it is inside of you. Your irritation is not outside of you, it is inside of you. You just feel like there's this heaviness, but you don't know where that heaviness is coming from. Because what? It is in the blood. So the blood oath that we owe has been there since time immemorial. And that is why you must be mindful. That is why you must be truthful. Please do follow my second account. That is my second account over there, Sukavani. Please do follow the second account. That is why you must be mindful, you must be truthful. For when you are not mindful and truthful, oh, you will be tormented heavily. Your torment is coming from this. Your irritation is coming from this. There is a saying that says, how do we know when the ancestors are not happy with us? Your finance is going to be a mess. Because how financially successful you are is not from God, it's from your ancestors. What kind of financial success you have is from your ancestors. All your plans is going to be frustrated. Like right now, many people is expecting certain things to come to them, but they are not seeing it. And like, what is happening? I'm expecting this, but it's not coming. Why is this not coming? Why is this not coming? Why is this not coming? And there is a saying that says, blessed is such a man that dies when the moon is getting full. And a man that dies when the moon is dark, such a man's life is not good. And most often when people are going to die, they die on a dark moon night. It's true. So the blood oath that you owe to your ancestors must be played. When you don't pay the blood oath, when you don't pay the blood oath, everything is going to be upside down for you. Everything is going to be what? Upside down for you. And that is why I say, offer water to your ancestors. Don't neglect it. Offer water to your ancestors. Because by doing this, you help yourself. Wake up early in the morning, 3 a.m. Go to the front of your door and offer water to your ancestors. Live a truthful life and a sincere life. Avoid meat eating. Do not waste your semen. For when you do that, everything is going to be upside down. A lot of things is going to be upside down for you. All right, this is the ending of my class. I am open to questions now. Any questions? Now, whatever questions you have, you can start asking me the questions, and we are open to, to them now. All right, so I don't know if I should continue on Facebook or on YouTube, but I don't think there's more people here, so I'm just going to leave this on YouTube, and I'm going to leave this on Facebook. So everybody on Facebook, thank you very much for your time. I appreciate you. And to you all on YouTube, thank you very, very much for your time. I appreciate you. See you tomorrow. Bye. But if you are still watching, do follow me on TikTok. I'm still live on TikTok. All right. Thank you very much and goodbye.